Hey guys, Leah here. Today I'm going to talk about the fabulous DigestZen oil, and before I dive into that, I'm going to spend just a few moments talking about why it's important to have a healthy gut. So research studies have actually shown that our brain health is dictated by what goes on in our gut. So our gut microbiome affects our mood, our libido, our perceptions of the world, our clarity of thought. And a dysfunctional gut can actually be at the root of our headaches, anxiety, inability to concentrate, or even just our negative outlook on life. So how we feel, both physically and emotionally, is directly linked to the health of our gut. And so that's why it's so important to support that and why these fabulous DigestZen products are so amazing. So DigestZen oil predominantly is used, like I said, to support a healthy gut. Its ingredients are ginger, peppermint, caraway seed, coriander seed, anise seed, tarragon, and fennel. So all things that go directly to supporting your gut. They're anti-inflammatory, they're calming, they can really help when you have a stomach upset. So that's the main time to pull out the DigestZen is when you're just having any sort of tummy trouble, you don't feel so great, maybe you ate too much, you're just not digesting things properly, or even things like motion sickness. So if you're in a car and you get car sick, or if you're on a plane and you are not comfortable with the motion of the plane, pull out the DigestZen. That's exactly what it's used for. So how to use DigestZen? I like to use it neat, so just put 1 or 2 drops directly on my belly, rub it in. I also have it diluted in a roller bottle for on the go. So for example, yesterday I was at a client meeting, ate a little bit too much. I wasn't feeling so great afterwards, and rubbed it on my belly. Felt really great after that. And I do also have an even more diluted version of a roller bottle for my baby girl. So she has a lot of problems with constipation. I found that if I rub it on her tummy once a day, she doesn't tend to have that. So it's worked great for both myself and my daughter, so our family has all benefited from the DigestZen product line. Other ways to use it, you can, if you don't like the smell of licorice, it does have a strong licorice scent due to the fennel. You can also put it topically on the bottoms of your feet. As I'm sure you know, your feet are one of the places where you can absorb the oils the best. So you can use it topically there. You can also take it internally. You can dilute it in a few drops, 1 or 2 drops in some water, add it to your tea. You can put a drop on your thumb, put it on the roof of your mouth. You can take it internally that way. Again, it does have a strong licorice flavor, so if you don't like that, another way to take it internally is through the capsules. So doTERRA does sell the DigestZen capsules. It's just the one drop diluted or put in the vegetable capsule. That's another way to get it internally. You can also diffuse DigestZen, but again, if you don't like the licorice scent, then perhaps that may not be the best way to use it. DigestZen also has some other great products. They have a whole line of supplements that go directly to supporting your gut health. I use the PB Assist on a daily basis. That's the probiotic supplements. Love that product. They also have a GX Assist, which I haven't used, but I've heard great things. And then also TerraZyme. So we do need a lot of enzymes to help digest the food, and we generally don't get those enzymes through the foods that we eat. So they have TerraZyme, which gives us those enzymes that helps us process food better. So it's a little bit on DigestZen. Hopefully this was informational, and hopefully you can use DigestZen to help support your healthy gut and your overall health, since we all know how important a healthy gut is to our overall health now. So thanks for listening, and have a great day.